Today in our 2018 Chevrolet Silverado 3500, we're going to be installing Torklifts custom frame-mounted camper tie downs for the front with part number TLC2219. You can also pick up tie downs for the rear with part number TLC3217. These custom frame-mounted brackets are going to give you a sturdy and easy attachment point for your camper. What's also nice is that when you're not using them, they're tucked underneath and you don't even notice that they're there. We'll begin our installation on the driver's side, just at the front of the cab here. If you go down to the frame, just in this area here, we're going to look up and take out the bolt that connects the frame to the bed. We'll remove this bolt with an 18mm socket. You'll want to save this bolt as we're going to be reinstalling it through our bracket. We'll now take the coiled fish wire that comes in our kit and we're going to thread on one of the 7/16 bolts. These are the brass colored bolts. We're going to slide it into the frame. Then we'll want to slide on one of the star washers over our fish wire, slide it into the frame, and then thread on one of the spacers and put it in the frame. You can now take all of them and pull them back out. And they don't need to stay out, we just want to make sure that they're all there. We'll now take our bracket for our driver's side. You'll know it's the driver's side because the skinnier ear here is going to be towards the front of the vehicle and the wider one is going to be towards the rear. It'll also have a slotted hole on your rear one. So we're going to lift it into position. Make sure you feed your fish wire through that slotted hole. We're going to lift it up. The top part's going to line up with the hole where we removed that bolt earlier. We'll then take our long, large bolt and we're going to place a flat washer on it. We'll slide it through the hole towards the front of the vehicle here, all the way through the frame. That'll just help hold it up as you're getting the hardware installed. Now you can reinstall the bolt that you removed in the first step. This is that factory bolt. The bolt we fish wired in, we can now pull back out through the frame there. We'll need to take our coiled wire off. You want to make sure you save this coiled wire as you're going to be needing it for the other side. We're going to slide on a flat washer. Followed by a lock washer and a nut. And these are going to be 7/16 sizes. On the other side of the silver bolt towards the front of the vehicle that we slid through the frame, we're going to place on one of the notched washers. Push that into place. Then you want to rotate it to make sure that it's going to sit flush against the frame as the notch is there to make sure that it doesn't stick out. So once you've got it oriented, which it kind of angles towards the rear of the vehicle, we'll thread the flange nut on the other end of the bolt. We'll be tightening the large bolt in the front with a 3/4 inch socket. We'll be tightening our bolt here in the back, the brass colored one, with an 11/16 socket. And then we'll tighten down our factory bolt with an 18mm socket. Then torque all of your hardware to the specifications found in your instructions. You'll now repeat this exact same process on the other side. When you are ready to use them, you can just slide in the attachment point. There's 2 points here to attach your turnbuckles. And here on the shaft, there are 2 points that will give you an adjustment inward and outward to specifically fit your camper. So you can use this hole for a wider camper or this hole for a narrower camper. Once you've got your appropriate hole, slide the pin through and bring the latch over and lock it in place. Then you can attach your turnbuckles. Now if you need some turnbuckles, you can pick some up here at etrailer.com. There are many different styles, from chain types to quick attach lever types. Our style is going to be a threaded rod type that will hook to your camper and down to our attachment point. We'll adjust it snug by turning our turnbuckle here. You'll repeat the same process on the other side. Now in your Chevy Silverado, the turnbuckle may obstruct your gas cap, so you won't be able to get to it without removing your turnbuckle. And that completes our installation of TorkLift's custom frame-mounted camper tie downs on our 2018 Chevrolet Silverado.